Okay, we just got off the phone. I appreciate your call again. I've got you oriented here looking around. I'm just going to kind of give you the tour a little bit differently than I did before because I want to be ready for next week if you come. And if you can't make it, we'll make it another time or whatever. But, in the living area here, in this level, power needs to be along here and needs to be along here down to that bar area. You can't put anything in the walls. Now lighting is going to be in that trough, and that trough's going to run from that ridge all the way, that gable all the way down to the other one way up there, and then I'll get that power down by coming down through here and then down in these walls. And frankly, that's something I probably ought to have done today. Come with me in here to the bathroom, and you can see right there is that area where we were talking about for the fart fan. That little pony wall's not been nailed yet, but I just envision that place as a decent place for that. That pony wall its length is right above the bathtub unit downstairs, so that works good. Here's that unit we looked at before, which is basically outlets outside the bathroom and the one GFI. Coming around here to the vanity, there's my switch for the bathroom. It turns on this light and it turns on this light. This light's not in the middle of my shower. That bothered me a little bit, but it can't be with that floor up there, and frankly it's okay where it's at. If we put the fart fans in here, I was thinking about putting the switch for that right here. There is a void in here behind the shower in the framing. I thought it might be a decent place for it. I realize you usually put it here, but this is getting tight when I talk about putting in an oval mirror. Up here, I'm confused. I thought sure I had the right box, and maybe I do, but I don't understand why these two connection holes are on an angle and not up and down. I'm not getting something. Maybe you'll explain that to me. If it's a problem, you'll let me know. I'll get a different box. Out of the bathroom, and there's that other outlet that's on that same circuit there. Probably going to have a little high top table and two chairs right here, so there might be a little lamp on that. In the utility room, this now is wired. It runs up and runs to this light up here above me, and all those wires are in behind this cover. Crock pot and box for washer, but we don't have any washer wire, so I've got to get that. Sorry. Dryer. Box for washer here, and of course, just for grins, I'm reminding you that's there. You got to get Danny's line sets down through here somehow, and I haven't figured all that out, but so that's going to happen one way, shape, or form. Out of here into the entryway, this is switching the light on that's above my head. I want this one to turn the lights on down there somewhere, and this one is going to go, if I can drill a hole right down through this plate out the bottom, you can see there's another hole out there and there's another box down there. I'm going to go outside and get up under the porch in a minute and figure out what's going on. Looking at the back of the kitchen, this is a backsplash outlet. This is my microwave. This is incorrect as we discussed, but the one down below is okay. This is a backsplash. This outlet here turns on this fluorescent fixture, and that's actually the fixture that goes in the hole. I just got to temper it across the side. There are those four wires coming out of that we discussed. Coming around here, you can see the microwave up, backsplash down. You can see this wire right here, which goes to the vent hood. I think that hard wire's in there. That came off my backsplash circuit. Again, down here it says backsplash to backsplash and backsplash to vent hood. Coming around this way, you see two wires hanging out of there. One is power from the fluorescent light. One is the switch leg. I've snuck the switch leg up through here and down here into that crazy little switch right underneath there for the bar. This is a backsplash outlet. This is the switch to the canned light. This is the, oh my gosh, is that the switch to the maybe we have two switches here, or a switch and an outlet here, or something. I got to get a switch to my disposal. And then I was thinking that was an outlet, though. Maybe a little messed up there. Refrigerator. This can light's all put in and put away and marked, and I know where that's all at. Come around here to up in the loft. There's not much more to show you that was up here. I think that receptacle over there with white wire on it is hot. I'm not sure. I got a lot of work I could do up here too, just carpentry work, getting some of these walls built up in here like I want, and get this plywood on the floor and get this place cleaned up and ready to carpet. But as you said, this is pretty simple up here. Even still, when you talk about lighting up here, you don't need much light up here. I think most of the light from up here is going to come from lamps. It's not going to come from overhead. And I'll have that one ceiling fan right about where that fluorescent is. And of course some light's going to bleed over from down here anyway. So that's kind of what's going on there. I've got some mystery in behind here in that window seat and some other things. I actually think I've got a squirrel living in under there now. But I really think that all can terminate over here for now, and one day when I make that a project, I can extend that from a junction box on down. That's kind of what's going on there. I'll let it go for now. If you got any big concerns about downstairs, you'll let me know.